Hey, welcome back everybody. Jeff Frick here at the Humanoids Summit 2025. We're here at the Computer History Museum in Mountain View. We were here a year ago for the inaugural event. They had another one last summer in London. They just announced summer 2026 in Tokyo, I believe, in Japan. So the buzz around this space is crazy. I thought it was crazy last year. This year there's all these companies that have only been around for a very short period of time. They got a ton of funding and they're rocking and rolling. So we're excited to be joined by our next guest, who's one of those guys. He's Chris Kudla, the co-founder and CEO of Mind Children. Chris,
Thank you so much.
Great to see you.
Yeah, great to be here.
So tell us, you've got a little different philosophy as you got started out with your humanoid adventure.
Yeah. So I think a lot of the humanoid robots are focused on doing utility-based work, and that makes a lot of sense. I mean, I think there are a lot of job shortages or dangerous applications, and that's great. We've taken a little bit of a different approach, and we're building a social humanoid robot. So everything that we're doing revolves around human interaction. So these are for applications like education, healthcare, hospitality, anything where the people that are doing these jobs, in order to assist them and empower them, it really takes a little bit of empathy in a way from that humanoid robot. So it's a bit of a challenging engineering problem.
So like give an example where emotion would make a big difference.
Well, so something that we see over and over is that when we put our prototype named Cody in front of children, they just run up and they want to talk to Cody, and he's there to educate and teach them. So they're not looking at a screen, they're not looking at an iPad, they're actually communicating in the real world, and it's just a really amazing opportunity for learning.
Describe what Cody looks like for the people that aren't here and can't see it.
Yeah. So
in the expo hall.
Okay, so he's about a 3 foot tall humanoid robot. So very mechanical arms and legs and motorized wheeled base. But then the face is this. It's our take on being as far away from the uncanny valley as we can be, while still maintaining that
being away
emotional.
From the uncanny valley, is that what you said?
Yeah. So when you get too human, it's super weird,
right?
And everyone's freaked out,
right?
So some of the things that we've done with this face, so it's kind of like an animatronic face, a silicone skin with 9 servo motors behind it that push and pull on the silicone to do smiles and frowns and surprised looks, and and to move the lips while he's speaking with you. So we made the face gray. So for starters, like a gray face is not very human, but it's still a human. It's a human-shaped face. We made the eyes little display screens. So the display screens each have an eye on them. So you look at Cody, and he's looking back at you. You move around, his eyes follow you, and he tracks, he'll spin around and follow you. But if he's happy or excited, we can change those displays to show fireworks or hearts or something very non-human, right?
Right. So that's interesting. It's funny, kids are funny, and actually a lot of people are funny with technology today, because for the most part it works most of the time. And my favorite example is people that get in the back of an electric car that starts with T that is not autonomous and read the paper and fall asleep, and it's not a level 5 autonomous vehicle.
Yeah.
So, but there's this kind of trust that things just work. At the same time, that they don't, and you have to kind of manage it. I would imagine kids would be the first to just run up and attack and hug and get in it with this guy.
Yeah.
How do you kind of balance that? How are you keeping safety out in front and taking advantage of that warmth, but at the same time being cognizant not to overly take advantage?
Right, and that's a really good point. So I've been talking to a lot of people here who work on industrial humanoid robots, and they very purposely make them look like tools, like a power tool.
Right.
So that kids they are scared of them. They don't want to run up. They could get hurt, right? So we've taken the opposite approach. With our very first iteration that we have here, it's fairly delicate. I mean, this is a proof of concept, but our next version, we're designing in mechanisms that allow all the servo motors to move when moved. So if we're
It's an interesting engineering challenge, right?
yeah.
Move
Well,
yourself, but also let somebody move your arms. Or
right. So
whatever.
if it's reaching out for something, you could actually push it away. And this is a pretty common thing done in the robotics industry. It's called impedance control. So we're implementing a lot of impedance control through all of our joints, so that they're more like a soft actuator. A lot of applications have challenges with this because when do you want it to be a soft actuator and when do you want it to actually lift a heavy box? I mean, if it lifts the heavy box and spins around and there's a child there, it's not going to relax and drop the box. So we have in our specific case that we're in right now, we have a little bit of an advantage where we do eventually want to allow Cody to do work, like light tasks. Some of our other applications are in healthcare and hospitality. So a nurse may want Cody to go and get something. But for right now, we're just focused on that human interaction side of it. So we're just making everything compliant in our next design, at least, so that no matter what Cody does, it's safe. So a child can go up and hug him as he's in the middle of doing a gesture, and that would be completely fine.
So what's your first kind of go-to-market application, or have you decided?
We think it'll be in education.
Doing what? Like in middle school, helping teachers? Will it be, give us a little bit more context. That's a big
so,
bucket.
well, maybe to start to frame it, we have a partner in Korea that we've started working with for manufacturing.
Okay.
And they're also interested in marketing and selling the product in South Korea. So since we have this strong partnership, it's going to be manufactured there. Very likely education in Korea will be our first market, our first application. So in that scenario, this would be teachers, I think, just traditionally would love to get more attention one-on-one with individual students. So they can send Cody to do that, like send Cody to go help with a English language learning assignment, for example. A breakout session with a couple children at once.
Like an in-class teacher aid.
Exactly.
What you're describing.
Yeah,
Is that what I
yeah.
hear? Okay.
Yeah, and everything that we're doing is to empower the users that are going to be using our product.
Right.
And what we're designing is a little bit more like a toy. So it's not capable of taking the job of the teacher or of the nurse or the caregiver. This is a tool for assisting.
But it will have to have some functionality to execute that behavior for the teacher to help the kid with the whatever.
Yeah, and all of that. So it's less on the utility side, I guess.
Okay.
That this would be any of the things that are very, very human-centric and social, and
'cause you call out social cognition, emotional intelligence. So is it almost, I don't want to say like a comfort dog, but it almost sounds like some of the features of like a comfort animal.
Yeah, a little bit.
Are there.
Yeah, and especially, right? So one of the use cases that we're looking at is in elder care.
Okay.
And I think that really plays a big role in elder care. But maybe another example in education would be, you could send a student away to learn something using an iPad. But a really effective learning method is then for the student to teach it back to someone else. I mean, I think that's you've truly mastered something when you can teach someone else that
right.
topic. So the students could actually then teach Cody, and one of the abilities that Cody would have, and we're not quite there yet. I mean, this is prototype number one. But our intention is that Cody would have a mode that he could go into where the student would then teach Cody what they're learning.
I think that'd be super helpful.
Yeah.
So what are the priorities in terms of where are you with the company today? What are your priorities for 2026?
Yeah, we've had our proof of concept is we're just getting it out into the world right now. We're maybe a little bit more of the background. Originally, we started out as a sort of spin-off from an AI research organization called SingularityNet.
Okay.
And my co-founder is the founder of SingularityNet, and they're an open sourced, beneficial, decentralized AI research association, creating AI for the good of humanity, and not one
Like
central
shared
company.
models and stuff that people
Exactly.
can use. Okay.
Yeah. So this is kind of born out of that, and our initial funding came through that founding sponsorship through SingularityNet. We're currently in the middle of our seed round. We're about halfway funded, and that'll take us through to the MVP level design.
Okay.
So next year, we're looking forward to probably middle or late next year, actually building 10 to 30, still figuring out the exact number, MVP level, so minimum viable product, like our production intent,
Right.
and getting those out into the field for pilot studies and testing.
By the end of next year.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Yeah. And I mean, we're well underway with that design. It's just the design cycle for something like this is you work on it for a very long time before then you actually see something at a trade show.
Right.
Yeah, so we're in the middle of it now.
But you got some over there now, so it's
And what we have to show, we're
grab it,
really
you can
excited
feel it.
about.
Very
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
All right, Chris. Well, good luck in early days. Look forward to getting an update in a little while.
Yeah, thank you so much. Or maybe at the next Humanoid
The
Summit.
next Humanoid Summit.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for stopping by.
All right, thank you.
All right, he's Chris. I'm Jeff. You're watching Humanoid Summit from Mountain View at the Computer Museum. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.